Hey everybody, what's going on? E1 is here, sitting in front of our top 4 finisher, Mohammad. Congratulations, bud. He is playing a very interesting deck. I think he told me it is Water, Earth, Arc, Chaos.
Yep.
And he's got a lot of cool cards. Had a wonderful day today. So Mohammad, take it away. Tell us about the deck and the matchups.
All right, well, I'll give a shout out to the team, GamersCommand, because we did a lot of testing.
Yeah, we already got
hundreds and hundreds of games with various various archetypes, and so big shout out to them because they obviously helped all of us get here where we are today. Extra shout out to Sam, to JFB, and Steve because they helped a lot with the ideas for this deck. So originally I was on mono water because obviously. So and it was working really well, but I kept losing to the best, to what I felt was one of the strongest deck, which is the Raffia list. Because once Raffia is set up, it is so hard to deal with. Unfortunately, top 4 same thing happened. Raffia is nuts. But we figured it's a multicolored deck. We know it's really good, so we knew we wanted to do something with Arc Chaos. So on
just keep talking.
Okay. So the night before the event, we had a list, but we did not have Ramu, we did not have Men in Black, and we didn't have Tyro. We originally did have those, but we were getting some really clunky draws, and we're having some issues. But what we realized was we were 99.9% dead to mono water. Mono water was the nemesis. We just could not beat it. So we're okay, we're not gonna come to a Materia Cup and have run something that just can't beat a deck. So that's where Ramu was one of the techs, so we have a way to deal with monsters. Men in Black, so we can reuse a bunch of summons, and then Tyro for obviously Men in Black, Ramu, and just most of the deck itself. It allowed us to add a Cloud Limit Break to our Limit Break deck. So we ran a few games. It felt a lot better when we played against, for example, Mono Water. We were actually able to play the game. It didn't feel all lopsided. I do feel still Mono Water has an edge, but at least you actually get to play the game, and I think that mattered. Other than that, against Knights, this is almost an auto win. No offense, Kevin.
I'm taking.
But yeah, it felt we have a lot of tech for that. We have Shadow Lord just clears out Knights, Shantotos. Hekatar takes out the smaller ones, and it's just Chaos and Arc obviously because they're on 3 to 4 colors. So we knew people were going to be on Knights, and this historically Orlando tends to be very aggro. So we figured, all right, we're gonna bring in something to deal with that aggression. So that worked out well for me because I don't think I dropped a game against Knights yesterday or today. Against Raffia, I feel it's very 50-50. The Dane, I think, is the most annoying card when you bring that out early. I think that can be a problem. But if you can set up before them and you get the Chaos Arc rolling, and I think you can take it. So I played Mike Powell today in top 4 where he beat me. But I also played him yesterday where I beat him in a Swiss. So it felt very back and forth. Some of the other, what else are people playing? You can time back.
Wolf 7 and
Wall 7 is another deck that we felt this was really good. Yeah, basically anything with that goes wide and aggro, we felt really good about. Again, Shantotos, Chaos Arc because multicolors, and if you get Men in Black and such off, it's really great. But then the MVP, my favorite card this weekend, Siren.
I'm seeing a lot of this one this weekend.
Love Siren. And what we realized was what nobody else was doing that we did is we added Astrologian and Kyrie. Because you get to stack your own top of your deck. Now your Siren is hitting. You're not going to miss on your Siren if you know what's on top, right?
Absolutely.
And Astrologian, I slept on Astrologian. I was on Luprit so much. I love Luprit, but I slept on this card, man. Putting when you have 20 plus bursts in your deck and you can just shove one on top of your deck, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah.
It's beautiful. But yeah, Siren, there's some board setup where you could have Siren, Men in Black, Chaos. Unless they find some way to clear your board, you can't lose. Because you're just going to arc. Anytime they try to target anything, you're going to Siren. You're almost always going to hit. You only have 12 forwards. You've probably seen half of them or 2/3 of them by the mid game. And it's just everything they try to do, you get canceled. So definitely a really nice card to try out.
I'm seeing some other stuff cool, like the Fiend, only 2 Garnet, and only 1 Echidna. Can you talk a little bit about those, how they did over the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, so Fiend is another really good card against, for example. So another deck that we have issues with for sure is Storm. And I know there were some players, like our own teammates, who were on Storm. And so being able to stop the first summon, and Megisa, which Hunter's always on. So that them being able to stop like that first summon can actually be game breaking. And then they try their second one. If you have Siren on board, now you're possibly canceling another thing. So it's very like deck specific. Depends what you're playing against. But there are times where it's like very clutch. It's damage 3 ability. That's another way to like cancel things, like if it's targeted. So it's just another like pressure point against certain decks. Garnet is, this is a summon deck with Chaos and Arc, so if you have more options to get back summons like Arc, that's great. It fits our colors because you're on Earth and Water, so you can color fix. Rydia can search it, so you can do this and get Arc or Ramu. And then same with Ashinda, you can get back your summons. So there's clearly a theme going on here of reusing summons or for whatever you're up against. Ramu was like the last minute addition. Again, that was to deal with monsters, to deal with like Laswell and stuff. Actually against a Knight player, not just you actually. So yesterday I got somebody swung with Laswell, bursted a Ramu. Another player, I'm lucky sometimes. He played Furion off of Travis, swung. I hit this.
I see, yeah.
And then today he swung with Laswell. I hit this. And it's a one-off, so yes, it's a little bit lucky, but
that's what it's there for, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you can also play because if you have Tyro, you can keep reusing it also,
of course, yeah.
Because of Men in Black or whatever. So yeah, that was some of the additional tech choices that we added. Hackatar also for any Wall 7 because most of their cards are 8K or less, other than Wall, and you can't negate this with Wall special.
Wall special. Last one, the Poo Poo. I feel like you guys are a big fan of the Poo Poo. Always, I always see it in your list. Sam's as well.
It'll be my full art if I win Worlds. This or this, one of these two.
One of these two. Okay, those are also would have been better choices for promos instead of the Ash coming up in June, guys.
I think so.
Well, dude, congratulations again. You had a great day. You already gave a shout out to them, but anyone else you want to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Yo, Oki, dude, come on, man. Where are you at? Like, how weird is it that you're not here? What is this, bro?
Calling out the king himself,
come on, man.
bro.
We miss you, bro. But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to everyone that played today and everyone who competed here. To all my friends here, and family, of course. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. Not just today, but like always. It really does make a difference having that support. Just pushes me to push further. Hopefully someday I'll actually win an event. I'm continuously stuck at second, third, and fourth. Thanks a lot, Oki and KP. Shout out to KP also. He also sent support. So yeah, thank you to everybody. Sorry if I forgot anyone, but I do appreciate you all. Thank you for everything.
Awesome, man. Yeah, the deck list will be in the description below. You can check out all the other matchups too there. And make sure to follow the Haven Games and stop by GamersCommand. I'll leave a link to them as well. See you later, man.